Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Vicki Gunvalson reveals which 3 Housewives producers wanted her to confront on RHOC Season 18. Vicki Gunvalson may no longer be a prominent cast member on The Real Housewives of Orange County, but she'll always be the OG of the OC. In the past, Vicki has been at the center of some of the biggest storylines of the RHOC hit. Now that she's a recurring guest star, she doesn't feel the need to get as invested in the drama with her co-stars. In a new episode of her podcast, Vicki said that producers wanted her to amp it up for the cameras. It makes sense that producers would want Vicki around because she does deliver good TV, but without being an official friend of the Housewives or a full-fledged cast member, it simply wasn't for Vicki. While Vicki has been a fantastic ally for Shannon Beater throughout RHOC Season 18, it seems that producers wanted a lot more from her. Viewers will next see her during an upcoming episode at Jennifer Pedranti and Ryan Boyajian's engagement party, which she says was supposed to be the source of much drama. Vicki knows all about RHOC producer tricks. The 62-year-old said she was honest with producers and told them she was not going to stir the pot at the big event, but she ultimately wanted to go home because it was freezing. And this is about Jen and Ryan's engagement. They're like, well, it is. But it's really about the season and what's happened everywhere. So this is giving everybody a platform to talk about it. I said, no, this is about Jen and Ryan. She responded on the My Friend, My Soulmate, My podcast. Vicki claimed that producers wanted her to come to blows with Tamra Judge, Katie Janela, and Heather Dubrow at the event. Still, she wasn't interested in getting involved in any arguments. Not going to do it. This is Jen and Ryan's night, she recalled telling producers. And he then said, what about you confront Katie about talking about Heather? I said, not going to do it. Not my business. And he goes, Dan, you're not going to do anything. I said, what I'm going to do is go home. Vicki has been known for stirring the pot in the past, but it seems she wants to be paid her worth to be activated on screen. Vicki's presence on the show has deteriorated. At one point, she was #1 on the call sheet, so her continued demotions will have resulted in massive reductions in her pay to appear on camera. The sad part is that Vicki may not be asked back in any capacity if she's not willing to play it up for the cameras, but at least she's taking a stand to get what she should for appearing on the show at all. We'll be surprised if Vicki even gets a phone call to appear at the reunion because she's only been on the show this season to showcase Shannon away from the rest of the cast. In a recent interview, Real Housewives of Orange County, RHOC star Vicki Gunvalson opened up about the dramatic twists and turns of Season 18, teasing fans with behind-the-scenes details that had yet to surface. Known for her no-nonsense attitude and iconic catchphrases, Vicki, the self-proclaimed OG of the OC, has long been a central figure on the show, but what she revealed about the producers' plans for her in the upcoming season truly sent shockwaves through the Bravo fandom. In the interview, Vicki divulged that producers were keen on reigniting some of the franchise's most explosive dynamics by pitting her against 3 fellow housewives. Fans have always loved Vicki's fearless confrontations, but this time the stakes were higher, and the housewives she was supposed to confront had both past history with her and a fresh batch of drama brewing. ****, the trio. A cocktail of conflict ****. Without hesitation, Vicki named names. Shannon Beater, Emily Simpson, and Heather Dubrow were the housewives producers wanted her to face off against. Each of these women had their own reasons for being on the producer's radar, and each had their unique connection to Vicki that made the potential confrontations all the more tantalizing for viewers. ***, Shannon Beater. Old wounds resurfacing ***. Vicki's relationship with Shannon Beater has been tumultuous over the years, filled with a mixture of friendship and animosity. At one point, they were close, but things soured in classic Housewives fashion with accusations, betrayal, and the infamous Tres Amigas alliance between Vicki, Shannon, and Tamra Judge falling apart. The producers clearly saw that there was unfinished business between the two, especially since Shannon had hinted in previous seasons that she wasn't quite over the rift with Vicki. Vicki, in the interview, described her reluctance to rehash old wounds with Shannon, but she also admitted that unresolved feelings were still simmering beneath the surface. According to her, the producers had zeroed in on this tension and planned to create situations where their old conflicts would boil over into explosive confrontations. As Vicki put it, "They want me to go there, and I don't think Shannon's ready for it." Emily Simpson. Legal Eagle drama ***. Next on the list was Emily Simpson, a housewife who has become known for her sharp legal mind and unapologetic approach to conflict. Emily and Vicki's interactions in the past seasons have been sporadic, but when they clashed, it was memorable. Emily is not one to back down from a fight, and she's always willing to defend herself, even if it means taking on one of the OGs. Producers knew that Emily's strong personality would be the perfect foil for Vicki's dominant presence, setting the stage for a power struggle between the two. Vicki recalled a particularly heated off-camera exchange between them during a past reunion taping, hinting that the producers might use this as a springboard to push the two women into more confrontations. "Emily's tough," Vicki said with a grin. "She doesn't scare easily, but she's going to see what happens when you go head-to-head with me. They want us to face off, and I'm ready if she is." The dynamic between these two strong-willed women could easily become a season-long storyline, with alliances shifting as both housewives maneuver to gain the upper hand in the group. Heather Dubrow. Clash of the Titans ***. But the most intriguing name on Vicki's list was none other than Heather Dubrow. Heather, known for her polished and sometimes icy demeanor, has often clashed with housewives who challenge her sense of control and decorum. Vicki and Heather's relationship has had its ups and downs, often marked by a battle of wills as both women have fought for the role of the group's queen bee. With Heather returning in a larger capacity in recent seasons, producers clearly saw an opportunity to reignite the rivalry between these two formidable women. Vicki, never one to mince words, admitted that she was initially hesitant to go after Heather, but acknowledged that their personalities often clash, leading to natural tension. "They want Heather and I to butt heads," Vicki said with a laugh. "And honestly, I can see why. Heather likes to think she's in charge, but I've been doing this a lot longer than she has. She may have her fancy house and her perfect life, but that doesn't mean she's running this show." Heather's polished exterior and Vicki's more raw, emotional approach to conflict could lead to some of the most memorable moments of the season. Fans will undoubtedly be eager to see if Heather's more composed demeanor can withstand the full force of Vicki's personality, especially when the cameras are rolling. Producers plan. Controlled chaos ***. What Vicki described about the producer's strategy for the season wasn't just about reigniting old feuds. It was about orchestrating a kind of controlled chaos.